All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have all five players connected from both sides here. What's good, Toby? We're doing good. We're doing good. Yes, Tim. Welcome in. Just about to get started, Toby, into these playoff matches here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have the Season 52 ESEA Open 10 playoffs. It's round 2, and it's going to be GSG9 versus Golden Time. We're going to get right into the knife round. No waiting, and we will get right into the action. GSG9 got a bye for the first round. I believe Golden Time also would have gotten a bye then. And they just run completely forward. Because I believe this was GSG9's map choice. Yep. GSG9 chose Mirage as first map, so Golden Time will get to choose their side. Is it better now, Toby? Is it better now? How is it now? I turned it up a bit. Yeah, that's 10 times better? Okay, bet. Sounds good. And Golden Time opt to start on T, actually, and give GSG9 the CT start. They want to set the pace and play their T side. Let's see what they've got in the bag from their IGL. See what strats they have planned for the rest of the game. And instantly, MJ disconnects or dies from the game. So they have a tactical timeout. See what happened. Maybe MJ had to restart. Or his PC crashed or something. While we have a tactical timeout, I'm going to explain to you guys. Today's stream and today's cast is sponsored by Skinflow. You see it at the bottom middle of the stream there, skinflow.gg. They have a website where you can buy, sell, and trade your skins one-to-one. And if you use code Dan, you can save a bunch of money. So if you ever need to swap your skins, they have very low fees. Check out skinflow.gg. Thank you so much, Skinflow, for sponsoring the stream. I can do the prediction again. Prediction is going up now. There we are. Prediction is up now. Make sure you use your points. There will not be another chance to use the points. We have a perfect tactical timeout right now, so. Golden Time are receiving a bunch of points instantly. W Skinflow. Facts. Exactly. And it looks like MJ has not returned. This tactical timeout is quickly ending. I'm curious what will happen here. MJ returns. Okay. And now GSG9 going to have to be on guard. Going to have to defend A and B site like it's a castle under siege. And they're going to be gathered toward a ramp. Golden time here. MJ leading the way. The smokes come over. Robbie is waiting, just holding this crossfire with Sherps, and they're going to come out ramp. They get sprayed out. They jump out Tetris. They jump out Firebox and instantly kill Robbie 1. Sherps finds 1. He finds a second. But Golden Time absolutely separate the teammates here from GSG9. And now it's going to be Tumsy and Benz bringing up the rear. Benz trying to jump on top of Ticket. Makes a noise, though. And now MJ's going to have some idea that there's a player here. Tumsy gets him, though. Perfect bait from Benz. Tumsy waiting for this Palace player. He wants to get this headshot. Just barely. Baiting for it. Baiting for it. Simhaze catches Benz on that headshot while defusing. Tumsy runs out. Right into the crosshairs of Simhaze. And Golden Time go up 1-0. With a quick A rush. Nothing too crazy. Just calm little strategy. Fly up A. And what are you going to do now? What is going to be the response from GSG9? There's another technical pause. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Doesn't really say to me who called the technical pause. But MJ is in the server, so it looks like everything is good. Might be GSG9 called the technical pause very quickly. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and Tumsy disconnects from the server, it looks like. We see Tumsy just drop dead in spawn. And Golden Time opting for full rifle setup here. They have a lot of AKs, not much util actually. So it looks like they're just going to hope to play off the guns and not have to use too much util here to take these sites, which it could be true, but GSG9 also could gather and group and collect a lot of rifles here if they play it very smart and close to the home, close to the chest. What? What happened, Tim? Watching this game from the hospital. What happened? I hope you're okay, my friend. Speedy recovery for whatever is going on. Tumsy was having some trouble with his internet as of recently, if I believe correct. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. However, we will be drawing very close to the end of this technical pause, I believe. GSG9 now. I'm curious what happened. Tumsy now still not returning to the server. We've got a 60-40 match prediction from the AI here. In favor of Golden Time. Heavily in favor of those winning the pistol. Just had my third baby girl on Wednesday. Going home tomorrow. Aw. No way. Congratulations, Tim. Nice. That's fucking awesome. Congrats. Congrats. All the best. All good health. All the blessings to the new child. Humsey returns to the server. He loads in. And we are back to regular play. Without any delay. Thank you for returning, Tumsy. GSG9 now versus Golden Time, losing 1-0. Smokes come in instantly for window and top cat. However, they're gathering towards a ramp again. And it's going to be a pretty big pistol stack towards A. Robbie 1 hiding in this corner. The molly comes in and Robbie turns the corner. There's a double there though. The trade comes in for Robbie. Smart play from them. Benz finds one. Great shot from Benzino, but can't make it work. Too many people peeking all at once. Golden Time do a repeat of round 1, and it works out perfectly for them. 2-0 now. First buyback from GSG9. And they didn't need much util to make that work. It was an eco round, granted, but they pretty much only used like 2 smokes and a molly. Smoke come down for window again and top cat. Allowing these T's to cross for free. Humsey looking for the nade. Big damage maybe to top mid. He does. It's going to be 18 damage grenade to top mid. Simhaze looking close. Gets the nade toward Tumsy. He gets a spray. Tumsy heavily damaged. Down to 15 HP. Tumsy is going to get away. Barely living here. Simhaze finds Robbie 1 in mid. Sherp takes a little bit of damage trying to support his teammate. And now he's going to go. He's going to try and peek Khan, but no cigar. He goes down. Sparks lines up 2. He gets a great spray from triple down to Khan. Enhance takes him out, though, pretty quick. And now it's going to be Benz in the 1v3 situation. Spots out Palace. Knows the other one crossed over. And Golden Time is going to finish it off with MJ. A la the AK-47. Great attempt, though, from Benz there. 3-0 now. That's not the round that GSG9 needed to lose. They really needed to pick that one up to gain some momentum. The next few rounds, Golden Time will be in full control again. Full util here. Everyone is kitted up. Smoke comes down. And it looks like they're stacking for mid. They're running up mid. They're blind, though. Enhanced takes out one. Normal takes out the second. Humsey does find one, though, somehow. Onto Dusky Cylinder. And Sparks and Sherps find a bunch through the smoke here. And now it's a 3v2 situation. They're out on B. MJ getting the bomb planted. Gonna be Robbie with the scout now. And Sparks making this P250 look like an assault rifle. Simhaze gets tagged. And now MJ's tagged. This should be easy for Sparks to clean up. Sparks and Robbie 1 to clean it up. GSG9 steal the round. Going 3-1 in the round that they needed. Before it gets a little bit away from them. They managed to recover. And now they have some weapons and some eco to use here to buy back into this game. What what a show, what a display of teamwork here from Robbie 1 and Sparks. Sparks on the P250, so he can't do too much. He has to land headshots or just body shot someone down. And Robbie 1 knows that, so he's just waiting for Sparks to push them out of their spot and get a little flick shot to tag them 50 or tag them 40 damage. And for Sparks to just get a little, you know, execute on them. And it works perfectly. Heavy stack here from Golden Time down mid. Simhaze lurking here toward underpass. 3 top mid and 1 toward ramp. I think the goal is to try and get someone up here into window and try and end through con toward A. Knowing that this player is lurking toward ramp here, it looks like they want to enter up con. Sherps is going to have a battle here on his hands. He spots one. He ducks back. The molly comes in. MJ somehow swings and catches Sherps. Sherps had everything going for him there and just unable to make the shot, and that's not what you're going to want to see here from GSG9. Tumsy also getting caught here, and Chanced is going to get that op flick from ramp. Ben's extremely close here towards connector. Ben's is going to step out, and he's going to get caught, though. Normal's already out. And Sparks gets shot in the back, trying to lurk through the smoke. The timing was almost on his side, but they were just watching the smoke too closely. The tactical timeout instantly comes out from GSG9. They need to plan the strategy accordingly here. Golden Time is quickly running up the eco game and running up the rounds. And so far, it's been heavy A play from Golden Time. They haven't really gone toward B. They went B on the one sort of eco round. They split up, but if I was GSG9, I would be taking note of how many times they sort of set up for A in mid, because even there, they finished A through con. A bunch of rounds they've already gone up ramp. So they might be expecting a B rush very soon, or a B play. Up cat, maybe. Robbie 1's going to be geared towards window here. He does get smoked out. Jumps up on the windowsill. He's smoked, but they're not there. And they are heading toward B, as I called out. Benz is going to boost Sherps towards double stack here. They're going to have mid. Benz is going to flash towards. And MJ lines up Benz, but Sherps walks through. Benz finds the trade onto MJ. And Chance and Dusky also find one. So now it's a 2v4 situation. Within seconds, GSG9, this is slipped away from their hands. It looked like everyone was prepared for what was about to happen. And they just got caught on a timing. Normal looking like he's absolutely dialed in, checking double stack, weaving in and out, checking these corners here. And Tumsy's going to be towards mid, towards con here, with Sparks just sitting in Palace. They'll get away with it, GSG9, but now they're going to have to do something here with these weapons. It's going to have to be extremely important that they held on to these weapons. They need to buy up, they need to buy around them, because this is quickly getting away from them. It's around 2 of the playoffs, and it's a best of 3. So these teams aren't going to get away with a one and done like the regular season just a week ago. They're going to have to fight for it. No mid pressure this round from Golden Time. Just playing extremely slow, patient CS. I think they know that the Force Spy has come out, because they haven't even aggressed anywhere. They haven't approached anywhere on the map. GSG9 playing ever so close. And Golden Time just waiting back so patiently. Look at this. And now they gather towards A. They're going to slowly set up MJ and Normal. They've gotten chanced over here towards Palace. He might be able to catch Sparks if he's not careful. Smokes come over for A. Sparks is going to run back. Molly comes in for under. And they're out. Tetris. Tumsy gets one. Normal through the smoke. And now they're trying to spray him. Firebox. Tumsy swings and he does 99%, 98%. Dusky goes down to Sparks. Great trade from him. And now Sparks under Balk. He might have some haymakers to throw here. Robbie1 on the flank, finds one. And now the nade comes in for Valk. Robbie1 just jumping through. Gets no-scoped, and Chance going crazy. In a tough spot now, Simhaze and Enchanced. In the 2v1 situation, 2v3 situation. Simhaze finds Sherps, now 2v2 situation. Benz finds the trade now, and Chance is gonna have to get out. But he thinks Sparks is toward ramp, and now he's lost. Tim, should I do a cast like we're at like IEM? Here, I'll do a reverb. Ready? Is it good now? Is it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5-2 now for golden time on map 1 of Mirage. The window smoke comes out. Robbie1 looking for this peak. The nades all over middle. Sherps from the double stack. He's going to catch Simhaze. And that's a great opener here from GSG9. Just waiting ever so patiently, and now Dusky Cylinder walks out, he steps out, and he catches Tumsy on the headshot, top of connector. They get him boosted up into this window position, but they're gonna fall off. Chirp still spotting here, looking to get more and more damage. Extra credit, as they say, in Normal just barely above him, right in apps. Normal's gonna find Benz on site, and little do they know, Sherps has made his way up to Van, and he spots one, he spots the second, finds the headshot onto MJ as well, and now spots the third player. He has the audio cue, he's gonna smoke the left, and Chance here is gonna find Sparks. Unfortunately, Sparks wasn't aware, and Dusky Cylinder is just going to lurk his way over to the card position, and the nade comes in, and he finds Sherps, and it's Robbie1 now. Finds Enchanced, and now it's 18 HP versus 23 HP. Robbie1 is going to jump back. The fake plant comes out, but the timing has not worked for him. What has happened here? Dusky Cylinder has forfeited the round. GSG9 gets away with this. I look fucking dumb, bro. Five to 3 now, golden time. Slowly getting drawn out. Tumsy going for the aggro peak. Normal finds Sparks. They trade the rifle. And Robbie goes down in window. Sherps trying to gain some territory here for his fallen teammate, and he finds Dusky. He's going to turn his back, and MJ's AFK. He disconnects from the server, I think. Goes down at top of mid. Benz finds him. And 1 minute remains here on the clock. All game long, it's been a complete util game. Who is drawing out more damage? Who is drawing out more flashes, more smokes, without wasting theirs? Golden time showing exactly why that's important here. Benz is going to be peeking this bomb for GSG9, but he's about to get double swung, and they swing over together and they find this bomb, and they're just going to step away. 30 seconds remain on the clock. Benz is going to maybe try and get aggro mid. He steps out. Pop flash for Normal into con. Checking everything. He's panicking a little bit. And Chance is waiting for Benz here. Might have jumped the gun. He gets the shots. And Benz is getting pinched from both sides. Normal finds Benz. And there's going to be one towards Palace here. It's going to be Tumsy. Sherps from Cat. Spots one out and Tumsy steps out at the perfect timing. GSG9 pick up the round. And GSG9, since they've won that singular round, the one round they won, I believe, at 3-1, they've only let a couple go, but they've also won. They've battled back now, keeping this extremely close. Now to where Golden Time is completely broke. If they are able to reset them here, this will be absolutely massive. Looks like it's going to come towards Benz and Sherps here. Benz with a massive nade. Boom! Massive. Danski goes down to 25, 26 HP. Sime's on 83. Insane util right there from Benz. As I mentioned, the name of the game so far has been the util and drawing out as much as you can. Let's jump to Robbie1. He's getting pushed mid. MJ disconnects from the server again. Bad timing. And Robbie1 gets one tap by Enchance. The molly comes in from Tumsy in response. He's jumping up window. Tumsy's there. Sherps taking massive damage over towards B. Danski finds Tumsy at top con. And now Enchance has his way to do whatever he wants towards window. And this is going to put Sparks in a tough spot. Sherps is walking through CT. The T's are gathering towards A. What a shot from Sime's right over top of Ticket. He finds Sparks. Benz gets the spray onto Enchance, but Normal quickly returning fire. And Golden Time go up 6-4. The heartbeat slowly getting faster and faster for GSG9 as these rounds slip away. You don't want to lose map 1, that's for sure. And you want to have advantage going on second map, but I have seen it before where teams have won both in a row as soon as they lose first. Will Golden Time be the victors, or will GSG9 battle back here and come out on top? We have a tactical timeout right now from Golden Time. And they need to recalculate the strategy. They also need to use these tactical timeouts to get MJ back in the server. Unfortunately, it looks like they're having tons of technical difficulties. And now the tech pause has come out. MJ has to return to the server here. And remember, Golden Time chose to start off on T, knowing that they're going to end on CT and have possibly a little bit of an easier time. So Golden Time doing extremely well here, leading with 6 rounds on the T side. Got to give them their flowers. And MJ finally returns to the arena. The monitor has been unbroken, unsmashed. MJ buys back full AK set up here. 1 M4A4 on Danski cylinder. It's going to be a little bit of a mixed buy, a little bit of a force buy here from GSG9. Final 2 rounds here before halftime. And here we go. Smoke comes down once again. Robbie1 jumping. Makes the cat jump. Looking with the scout. Looking aggressive. He gets flashed. Great nade coming down. He's going to actually get a kill with it. And more damage. Tumsy also finds MJ toward ramp. And they recover an AK onto Sherps now. Dusky. 8 HP remaining in mid. And GSG9 are somehow breaking the minds here of Golden Time. Chirps with this AK. He has full armor. Ben's also with a weapon. And they're over here towards A. Molly comes in. Normal is checking. Clearing towards CT. And Chirps doesn't make the shot. He just barely ducks the bullet. And Ben's also meeting his demise. Golden Time now want to end off this half 8-4. And GSG9 so desperately need this half to end off as 7-5. What will they do in response? They forced last round. It's going to have to be a pretty crappy buy from GSG9. And it's going to be a CZ, 257s, an MP9, and Robbie on this scout here. Big stack towards mid. Simaze finds Robbie1. Chirps though with a grenade. Simaze finds Tumsy through the smoke headshot. What a shot from Simhaze. And now Sparks walking through the smoke here. Gonna catch Normal off guard, but Normal responds well. And he gets the spray onto Sparks. It's going to be a 4v2 situation here now. Chirps and Benz in the recovery mode. Chirp spots the molly, flies over. He knows one drops into sight. He spots it. He's got the CZ. Looking for these one taps. And he gets the one tap. Simhaze goes down. And he almost had the angle on the second, but the pressure from Ticket Booth was too much. 8-4 Golden Time. Take the half. And while we have a second here, ladies and gentlemen, while we have a second here at halftime, I just want to explain quickly a little bit more about skin flow. So essentially, you have the trade section where you can trade your skins directly one-to-one. You have the buy section where you can buy them directly with money or your skin flow balance. And you have your sell section where you can sell it for skin flow balance. And you can also cash out for PayPal or any other crypto or bank transfer as well. So definitely, if you check out SkinFlow, thank you so much for sponsoring today's game. And use code DAN if you end up using skinflow.gg. Thank you guys so much. And I forgot to turn the match odds on. Here we go. And GSG9 are just going to fly up toward A. And putting a lot of pressure on the window player here. There's two in window now. Sherp's going to get there with Sparks. And they're both going to find a headshot. Now Ben's up on top of the box. Applying pressure. Tumsy jumps up. And he jump shots him. Tumsy drinking a lot of Red Bull maybe towards the beginning of the game. Getting those wings. Getting that jump shot from that USP. Looking primed up there. Great shot from Tumsy. Little bait from Benz. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Tums all day. Yes, sir. 8-5 now. Golden Time still leading this game. GSG9 putting their best foot forward now on T side. It's going to be a pace change. They're going to hit them with a fast B rush. And Chance, he's out here. He misses one. He's blind. And they've completely passed him by. He's out. He's going to Zeus. Sharps get an AK. And now he finds another one. Almost. Sparks gets him with the MAC-10 just in time. And it could have been tragic. Tumsy's going to recover the AK. And Sparks with a Kobe. Kobe. Great grenade from Ben's ever so patient, biding his time. He's about to swing kitchen. He steps out and finds the perfect timing on Simhaze. Gets this headshot with no problem. Normal's going to find Robbie1 dancing around in market. And now he's going to wait for Sparks. And Sparks is going to maybe die to this bomb because he's waited too long. And he does. Sparks goes down. They lose a weapon. Eight to 6. GSG9 now in the driver's seat for the last few rounds. This is going to be a full buy back now from Golden Time. The question is, how many rounds do GSG9 have left in them for this Mirage game? They're going to have a bunch left if they want to battle back and win this. Robbie1's going to get a quick molly. Going to smoke towards ramp. He's going to step up, maybe take a few pot shots. He's going to spray towards a ramp. Danski gets some shots onto Sherps. Takes him down top mid. Stepping out. Sparks was a good trade, though. Instant response from him. And GSG9 look a little bit confused. They're all gearing up towards A here, but we've got Simhaze who's lurking extremely close towards Palace. So if they make any noise towards A ramp here, all the CTs have left. They've gone towards B, and Tumsy just slowly walking back. He gets Robbie1, like I mentioned, and now there's 2 Ts out towards A. The molly comes in for Palace. He's going to be trapped there, but he does have an AK. And now it's on to Benz to make this play work. Normal takes out Sparks. Benz drifting across, and he gets sprayed from Palace. Everything is being forgotten, unfortunately. Tumsy, it's all onto him. And an extremely uphill battle. Tough spot for him. They forfeit the 9th round here towards Golden Time, who look extremely comfortable and playing as if they have no pressure on them here. Tactical timeout comes out from GSG9. They need to make sure they're all on the same page, especially for the ecos currently, because when they are on the same page for the ecos, it works out well for them. But as I've noticed for a few games, oftentimes GSG9, they throw a little bit of the ecos away, in a way. They don't all go together, and they all don't, kind of focus on doing the same strat or recovering weapons. So hopefully here they'll group on the eco, because they don't have many rounds to work with left. GSG9, the rounds are dwindling. Going to be Robbie1 lurking towards a ramp. Normal popping out to mid. Underpass flash, and they take a few shots at each other. And this is just going to be a completely choking, asphyxiating round for GSG9. Got to be completely tiring. Playing an eco like this, Golden Time just draining every single second off the clock here, making this completely frustrating to play against. Like, you can't breathe. Chirps wants to step out, but Normal's so close to the corner. And they step out. Chirps does find one. Robbie somehow kills himself. I don't know what happened there. Tumsy finds a headshot onto MJ. And now it's a 2v3 situation. Sparks has find his way behind one. And he finds Enchanced. What a positioning here from Sparks. But he goes down to Dusky. Dusk Cylinder. And Simhaze as well, picking up Tumsy. Going to put them in the driver's seat, going on to round 18. And the final timeout comes out from GSG9 here. The final tactical timeout. Robbie1 has disconnected from the game, it seems. Seems like people are having some connection issues. Because normally we don't see Tumsy, Sparks, and Robbie1 and MJ all dropping from the server here. Technical timeout coming from GSG9, and we will await Robbie1's return. And while we wait, if we take a quick look at the scoreboard, golden time is in complete unison here. 13, 13, 13, 12, 11. These guys are firing on all cylinders tonight. This is a team who time and time again, they take their kill and they fall off. And they take their kill and they wait for their teammate to regress. And so far, GSG9 has been having a tough time against them. Because normally it's on the other shoe. Normally GSG9 is the team doing that to people. I think they might be a little shell-shocked tonight. And Robbie1 has not connected back. 20 seconds, and the final tactical timeout comes out from GSG9. And something must be happening with Robbie's PC or with his internet, because they've used every single timeout now. Just as Golden Time actually have. And I love that the only audio that we're getting right now is just all the knives spinning and the metal. And here we go. Unfortunately, we are going to get back into the action. 10-6. We are going to get back into the action with 4 players for GSG9. This is going to be really tough. Robbie1 has not connected back to the server. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. And Chance is going to step out of kitchen and find the headshot onto Benz. Don't know if Benz was expecting the fight there. Haven't fought there yet, I believe. MJ finds Sparks toward top mid, and now Normal gets flashed at stairs, but he hears the audio cue. And Simaze, just jumping across, finds the headshot onto Tumsy. And it's going to be 11-6. Now Robbie1 finally connects back. Unfortunately, it's going to be on the 11th round here, going on 12th round for Golden Time. Not looking too great for them. The next map being Ancient. GSG9 has a very good Ancient. We haven't seen Golden Time play Ancient yet, but and Chance spots out that it's B. Running through, Robbie1 just drops a squat. And Enchance now spraying. Sherf steps out to sight and he finds one onto Enchance. And now Robbie1 finds Dusk Cylinder. And they've stolen B site. The shot comes across. Robbie1 almost getting another shot. And Sherf playing the smoke like a ghost here. And Normal jumps up on the green bin. And he finds Sherps. What a shot. Simhaze towards Cat. Finds Tumsy. And these TTs are slowly lurking in. Robbie1 finds the shot. Jumps back into sight. Great movement. He steps out to take another shot. And now it's Sparks. He's on the corner of sight. He finds a shot onto Normal. The defuse. He's just trying to bait the timing. Sparks steps away. And the too little too late, I think. The timing. No timing, I think. Sparks has played it perfectly. And the last second golden time, they steal the round. What a defuse from golden time. How do they get away with that round? Last second. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for Sparks. He needed one more millisecond on the clock. And golden time look extremely calm, extremely patient. They're just extremely spread out, defaulting towards the map. Dust Cylinder finds Robbie and Apps, and then Simhaze finds one towards ramp with Normal quickly finding a zone toward ramp onto Tumsy. And that's going to put the nail in the coffin, I think, here for GSG9. It's going to be on Sparks and Benz. They do have some util, but 2v5 is going to be extremely difficult. Sparks is going to find Khan, but then he gets double swung, and now Simhaze is playing aggressive. Benz won't expect it. And that's going to be the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Map 1 is going to go towards golden time, winning 13-6. And we will now be getting into an ancient match. So until we get into the ancient match, I have awarded the points to everybody for the first match. I have now opened up a second prediction for map 2 for GSG9 versus Golden Time. It is going to be map 2 on Ancient. If you'd like to use your points, go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're now at map 2 of the ESEA Open 10 Season 52 playoffs. It's round 2. It's Golden Time versus GSG9. Golden Time just won on Mirage, 13-6. And now GSG9 are playing on their heels. And it looks like Golden Time is going to win the knife round once again. It's kind of odd because I thought GSG9 would get side choice since it's on Ancient. But maybe I'm wrong. In Golden Time, they opt for CT side on Ancient. GSG9 being in this position a million times, they know how to play it. Let's see what GSG9's got in store. And without any further ado, let's get on into the action. We're going to have a smoke on Tumsy, double flash, and a smoke molly onto Robbie1. CT is playing this extremely calm. Going to be a triple stack towards B. Dusk Cylinder instantly rotating on jump up. Gets one towards Shelf. Ben's quickly returning one. Gets a second towards Shelf. Robbie with a second trade. 2 for 2. And Chance just taking pot shots. He finds Robbie1. And that allows Normal to push. And now they're out toward A. And it's going to be Simaze. Gonna be forced back into CT now, waiting for his donut teammate. Gonna be tough for Benz. Tumsy goes down, and Benz also, unfortunately, going to fall. Golden Time, pick up round 1 on Ancient, and not how you want to start off when you're on your heels here. Losing first pistol, never a good idea. Unfortunate. 1-0, and now instantly onto the rifles. They do get the bomb down, so it will be a force buy. Of course, you get the instant amount of money. Gonna be a force buy out from GSG9. Gonna be quad MP9 and an M4 on Simaze. They're gonna triple stack towards B again. One's gonna play aggro toward mid. And they're gonna counter strat. Golden Time is gonna counter strat elbow very quickly. And they're gonna get a good inclination that they're coming A right off the bat. Normal's ready for it though. He dinks one. MJ quickly with the trade. Tumsy jumps across. Almost a great nade here. Sparks is gonna plant safe on the corner. Molly comes in. CT slowly applying pressure. Benz finds one. Tumsy jumping towards Donut. Goes down to Enchance. One flanking towards mid now. Sparks. Enchance is going to find Sparks. And now Robbie1 lines them up with the spray. Finds 1 and 2. Finds thing 1 and thing 2. Makes it work. And GSG9 steal the force buy round. Keeping it 1-1 now. And that's going to break the money for the CTs here. It's going to be an interesting thing here. Are they going to force buy back? Or are they going to save now? Normal's going to force an MP9. And everyone else is going to pretty much like force up a deagle. So yeah. Golden Time left with no option but to force back here. They need to make it work. Normal gets mollied out, but they're getting extremely sprayed down. Dusk goes down to 23 HP. Robbie1 trying his luck through the smoke. Like playing the lottery here. Normal is extremely close to this corner. And MJ's going to spot from Red Room. That's going to tell the Ts and the CTs to rotate. They're all going to rotate together through CT. Robbie1 waiting mid here with his partner on Sherps. Sherps is going to be a little late. Sparks finds one with a grenade. Robbie's going to find Simhaze coming through Red Room. And they're going to go for more to cut off the rotation. Sherps joins his teammate. Robbie finds another. And Robbie finds a third. And the final player will be stuck in mid. Robbie1 wants this game to be in their favor going forward. He does not want to play from behind. Enchance is going to die to the bomb in Red Room. Last second, right next to Benz. That's crazy. And now they will have a little bit of money, but once again, it's going to be like a half buy round. So this will actually give GSG9 quite a little bit of like momentum here to work with, because they're going to be on another save. GSG9 can get their confidence underneath them and gain some traction here. Molly comes in towards cave. They're just taking mid from both sides, shelf and elbow. And now Sherp's playing extremely close to MJ on the other side of the smoke, just waiting for any movement Red Room, as these guys wait for Cave to push. Cave's about to extend out now, and Tumsy's gonna find him onto Simhaze. And then one player towards Cubby here. Sherps finds a double, and Sparks finds normal towards Cubby. As I mentioned, Sherps out towards CT, spots another one. And it's going to be easy for him to line them all up, farming those eco kills. Sherps finds 3 alone that round. Tactical timeout is going to come out for golden time. First one of the game, very quickly. And it's going to be a buyback, but it's going to be a little bit of a mixed buyback here from golden time. GSG9 are feeling confident. The shots are flowing. They're on T side this round. They get to start and set the pace. Golden time, however, on CT, they're feeling a little bit shell-shocked. They're caught off guard on some of these plays. And it's going to be double MP9, FAMAS, and 2 A1Ss. It's going to be tough for them going forward. Full util versus not so much, about, I would say, 2,000 in util comparatively. And this counter strat towards elbow heavy here, but they're going towards A. The mollies come in for mid, and they're just going to gear up towards A. And Robbie's just waiting, just baiting his timing. This could be absolutely lethal from Robbie1 here. If he's able to bait this timing, he's got to go quick now. Robbie1 pulls out the knife. And he does. He finds one. Simhaze on the rotation. Sherps finds another through CT on the rotate. And now Robbie1 baiting out the donut players. He's going to have them both line up. Finds one onto Enchant. Does a little bit of damage. Another molly just holding normal back. This is going to be heartbreaking. MJ drifting in all alone on an island here. He's just going to forfeit the round. Going to recover the A1S and fall back down to mid. Which is going to give GSG9 the signal they need. They're going to be on the hunt here. We got Tumsy quickly on the rotation. Normal is here. Oh, and they just miss each other on the timing. Just barely. And now 4-1. Going to be max loss bonus here for golden time, so they will be able to buy back. But this is where it's a make or break round. More momentum to be gained here for GSG9. We're at these slight intervals where the full buys come out every you know, three or so rounds. MJ finds one. Simhaze with one toward Cave. Ben's quick with the return. And now Ben's making his way fast and furious on 35 HP. Sherps just barely inching his way up ramp, and he gets caught. Dusk Cylinder, great play there. Just to barely sneak the corner. And now it's going to be a 2v4 situation. This is going to be really tough. Benz is sitting on pretty low HP. Robbie's got the bomb by himself. Posting. Just barely through Red Room. If he is able to find MJ here unscathed, he's got to know the corner. And he finds MJ with minimal damage. Only 27 damage to Robbie1. Just barely getting away. That's going to draw some rotations out now. They smoke it off. And now Benz is going to walk back. Robbie1 making the B call. It's going to be extremely, extremely smart. The flash comes over to A. In one, the rotation drifts over from Enchanced. They have no idea if they've drifted over towards A now. That's the play they wanted to sell, though. Robbie1 throws the bomb. And this long player is going to step out. Enchanced now has the information. Molly comes down. Now it's going to be Robbie1 quick with the spray down onto Dusk Cylinder. Ben's now sitting on 9 HP. Gotta play his position extremely close here. Robbie1's gonna step out, find 1 and 2! And he finds both Enchanced and Normal. What a play from Robbie1. Ben's just baiting sight, just playing his life. Couldn't do much sitting on 9 HP. And they make this a 5-1 lead on Ancient. Now it's going to be heavy towards B for GSG9. They're going to meet some competition towards the cave area. Robbie1 quickly with another as well. Sparks one for himself. A main is pushing. They're getting aggro. They're getting aggressive. They're getting aggro towards A main. Sparks just barely steps out right into the crosshair. Dusk Cylinder with a nice 1-tap, 2-tap from that A1S. He's stepping out a little bit more aggro. Gotta be careful. Smokes come down for long and CT now. Gotta just play his timing. Sherps and Tumsy making their way up ramp. Tumsy takes a little bit of damage, but they manage to get across. The bomb getting punched in now. Tumsy taking heavy damage. Gonna be a little bit frustrating here. Manages to exit towards cave. Tumsy gets a resmoke towards CT. The nade comes down towards long, and now all 3 players are out towards long. Benz has got to bide his time, finds 1. Ben steps out, finds a second, gets the spray. 9, he does 80 damage to the other player. Taps the bomb, the bait comes out, and Sherp steps out. Perfect. Bait and switch here from Robbie1. 6-1. The max loss bonus is now still there. They will be able to force up again. But they're leading this half with quite aggression, quite momentum. GSG9 silently killing this game. And Golden Time aren't really doing much to change how they're approaching every round. Forcing up once again. They're going aggro towards cave. They got to be careful. Sparks is already across here, but he's going to walk backwards. And they're all gathered towards shelf and mid, just playing the time. And this is what they got to do. Simace finds Sherps, though. Looking to the other side, and he finds another one onto Sparks, looking away. And Enchance has found one on the Benz. In mid, looking the other way. Tumsy gets a shot onto Enchance. He finds another onto Simhaze towards Shelf. And Robbie1 is lurking his way up to B. But the bomb is down on the corner of Elbow. And Robbie's going to be lurking his way out throughout B. Tumsy trying to get up through Donut. Tumsy gets shot at Donut. Robbie goes down. Tumsy just baiting for the shot. He gets the shot onto MJ. Robbie goes down. Tumsy now baiting for this 1v2. And the crosshair is just not in the right place. Unfortunately, the reaction wasn't there. Dusk Cylinder picks up a bunch of kills that round. Golden time now on 6-2. Finding a round seemingly when they honestly shouldn't have, but they get away with it. Instant elbow smoke comes down. And it misses by quite a bit. Goes way off. Molly comes in for Cave. Simhay's getting aggro throw. Cave. Sherps takes one down, looking for a second. MJ finds Tumsy in mid. Ben's with a quick trade. Making this a 4v3 situation now. And Dusk is going to find Robbie 1 up toward ramp, lurking away. They're going to have A stolen. But they need to know that Enchanced is lurking towards A main. They have to have some sort of idea, right? Enchanced is going to swing out. He finds Sherps quickly on A main, and that's going to make this infinitely harder for them. Benz steps out. Benz with a full spray, and he lines it up. Sparks finds one as well, making it a 2v1. They open up the round, and the pre-fire from Normal just isn't enough. Sparks finds him and makes this a 7-2 game. We have 3 rounds going into the half. If GSG9 gets the way that the game has been going so far, we might see a 9-3 half here. Smoke comes down instantly for Red Room. It's going to be a big stack counter strat towards out mid. And the rest of them are gathering towards A. The smoke comes in instantly for CT. Enchanced with the op here. He misses again on the crack. And Sherps is ready for the spray down toward Cave. Sparks finds one. Molly comes in. Playing a tons of util coming out here. Dusk running through the smoke. It's not enough. Sparks finds a spray right through the smoke. And they're leaving no angles uncovered. Everything is on watch here. And Chance just waiting for his time in this corner. And there's got to be 2 towards Donut. It's going to be Normal and MJ. And they're boosting. Benz goes down to Enchant. Just gives him the opportunity. And now Tumsy on the boost. He's got everything lined up. But they're looking for Sherps. They don't know where he is. He's wrapped all the way around for Donut. And he secured GSG9 the round. Every player goes down to the bomb. And they all die. They all died to the bomb. 8-2. GSG9 have 2 more rounds to secure. And it's been a completely one-sided game so far. It hasn't been completely terrible, like, for golden time. The only thing is that, like, they're losing the rounds by, like, a little bit early into the rounds. They're not losing the clutches. The clutches, they're actually extremely close on the retakes. And it's going to be a full-out pace change. GSG9 is just going to fly up ramp. They're up here. Sime steps out. He sprays one. Sprays Sparks. Looking for a second, but Tumsy and Sherps get one by their own. One on their own. Now the bomb is getting planted. And Sherps is going to get aggro. Or, excuse me, Robbie 1 gets aggro towards Cave, and he finds Dusk. Now sitting in a great position. Normal waiting for his teammate in Chance. On this op. They're going to spot towards bottom ramp. Flash comes in. Robbie finds the opper. And Normal swings by quickly on a drifter. And Tumsy finds him. He almost takes out Sherps, though. With a huge dink. 9-2 now. GSG9 have brought this game completely into their own realm. Like, completely in a realm of its own. They're having every decision they're making on this game so far is going correct for them. Smokes are going to come out. Instantly going to come out for Donut and Red Room. And it's going to be heavy towards mid. Sherps finds one on normal. And they do have Donut smoked off. Sherps is going to get up here. Close red. Benz is going to take a little tick of damage to the molly. MJ might have heard that. And GSG9 unmoving. Just allow Sparks to find that pick towards Cave. Cave player gets a little greedy. And now Sherps might find one onto Simhaze. Simhaze finding him first. Great headshot. Opening up mid. Now they're trying to retake mid as a group. Golden time. Ben steps out, finds one onto MJ, and just tucks back into the box. Perfect. Exactly what they needed from him here. The molly's going to come out. And it misses. Just barely. And Benz, unfortunately, steps out right through the smoke. And he sprays him right at the last second. They are going to have a Simhaze has gathered here, but Tumsy's going to hear him. And Tumsy has Dumbo elephant ears. Absolutely insanely well done. Audio cue. Great headshot from the guy. Nade's going to come in, and Chance gets one shot through the smoke onto Robbie 1. He popped that smoke pretty well. And now Enchant making his way through Temple. He doesn't have a kit. He doesn't know where these players are. They're just double baiting towards Donut. Sparks is going to take first lead. They line up almost. And almost Tumsy. They take the 10-2 half. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane there. Sparks and Tumsy almost lining up, though, for him. Would have been a really crazy game. Ten to 2 now. And, you know, they won the pistol round, actually, surprisingly, Golden Time. They just instantly lost the first force buy from GSG9, and they haven't recovered since. They're going to fly out mid and instantly wrap up Donut. Robbie 1 is going to hear all of this in A main. One player lurking towards Red Room. They're going to have to be careful, and Chance is here in Red Room. He's going to shoot at Sherps, but Tumsy's there, and Tumsy runs across and finds Enchant. And now it's going to be Sparks bringing up Temple. Gets taken out by MJ. Now Sherps bringing up the rear. Gets the trade. Great crosshair placement from him. Ben's getting up to sight. Allowing Robbie to drift out of A main. And now Dusk is just being closed in from every angle. He's in a mouse trap. He finds Tumsy spraying through the smoke. Looking for everyone. But he can't make it work. Robbie 1 finds the headshot onto Dusk. Finding a double kill. Tumsy also finding 2 that round. And GSG9 are going to put the nail in the coffin with that one. The force buy is going to come out just as we saw in the first half from GSG9's side. But this time the force buy from the plant is going to come out from Golden Time. Let's see if they're able to make the reverse Uno card work on their side this time. Dusk is going to be waiting towards elbow here. And Simhaze finds Robbie 1. Just running through cave, and Chance finds one as well. Onto Benz. And it's all falling apart here on this round. And Chance swings out. And Tumsy, not giving him any more room, takes out Enchant pretty easily. And now it's going to be a 2v3 situation here. And they're just going to keep their weapons. They do actually get the kit. Tumsy finding the kit here in mid. Would have been interesting to see them go for it just because they have so many rounds. But nonetheless, Golden Time pick up their 3rd round of the game on the force buy, and it worked for them again. So GSG9 are going to have to win their next, like, double force now. They're going to have to win this double force. Tumsy takes one out. Simhaze going down just before the round ends. What timing from him. Going to be a force buy around these rifles here from Benz and the other players. Yep, double FAMAS here. The rifle's coming in. MP9 from Robbie1. Ben's just going to be on a 5.7 here. He's got absolutely no money to use. Going to be a triple stack towards B. Robbie1 playing cave, fairly safe in the corner. Sherp's getting spotted out just towards ramp there. Robbie1 hears a lot of action towards cave. He's going to jump out right into this full spray down from Dusk Cylinder. And that's going to open up the round for them towards B site. Normal's going to find Sherps as well. And now Ben's going forward. Sparks bringing up the rear with Ben's. Normal's going to spray, but Sparks is running down to site. It almost worked out for him. Normal with the spray down onto Ben's. The flash from Tumsy just unable to make it work. And that's going to force Tumsy to be on a full save here. He's got to run away because the hyenas, the wolves smell blood. They are coming after him. Full kit here. Literally armor. Has a kit. Has an incendiary and a smoke. And Tumsy's somehow drifting around all of these enemies towards Temple, and he makes a clean getaway. They might look to play like a recycled weapon here on towards Tumsy, or he might play a sight by himself and allow the pistols to stack by themselves here. Let's see what they opt for. Might be a counter strat. Yeah, they're gonna recycle the weapon towards B, it looks like. Gonna be actually heavy from Golden Time towards B as well, so this works out. They flash, MJ's spraying, he sprays, and it's absolute mayhem. Tumsy doing work with this FAMAS. They pick up the FAMAS. Robbie1 looking, and he takes out Dusky. And I don't know. This could have costed Golden Time the game. Robbie1 and Benz. Sitting on 86 HP. Less than 100 combined. Molly comes in for long. Just swinging out. The timing's not good for him. And Robbie1 finds one. Getting a double kill here. Right alongside Tumsy with the FAMAS double kill. Doing work, as I mentioned, with Recycle the Weapon. And the full stack towards B ramp. It works perfectly for them. Possibly securing the game, but it is going to still be a full buy here. From Golden Time. Instant elbow smoke comes down. Enchant's gonna have to run through the smoke. And Robbie1 wanting to get aggressive towards Cave. Doesn't get his opportunity though. They're gonna go towards Sparks. And now they're just holding back. Tumsy on the full rotation though over towards B site. He might be making a mistake here. They decide to drift back. And now it's going to be Sparks spotting one towards Red Room. He is going to spray him a little bit early. Gonna tuck perfectly in the corner. The timing. He waits. Bides his time. Sparks manages to jump across, and Tumsy's brought help. Sherps and Tumsy, they steal a couple towards CT. And Normal and Dusk, they also find one. And now 3v2 situation. Normal completely trapped on an island by himself here. Dusk goes down towards Shelf. Normal now has a long ways to go to recover this bomb on the outskirts of Cave. 12-4. 30 seconds remain on the clock for golden time. Normal now in the 1v3 situation. 20 seconds remaining. He's clearing everything he can in mid. He clears elbow. He jumps up and Tumsy finds him, securing the game for GSG9 in an absolutely overwhelming fashion here. 13-4 for GSG9, and we're going to Anubis. We'll see you in map 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right back into the action now. It's going to be map 3. It's going to be Anubis. And we're going to get right into the knife round. I believe this is the choice now of Golden Time. So I think that GSG9 will be able to select their side. Or we might just be having a knife round. Yep, looks like we just got a knife round on our hands. And GSG9 are going to butcher Golden Time, and they have side choice now, so I'm going to quickly get this all set up. There we are. I believe GSG9 will opt to start on T side, actually. We saw a very confident T side start from them. Over on Ancient. They weren't looking so confident on CT on Mirage. They did battle back really well. And we've seen very good performances so far from both sides. From Golden Time on Mirage and GSG9 on Ancient. The question will be, obviously, who has the more well thought out Anubis and which IGL is counter-stratting and understanding the enemy team the best. So without any further ado, we got 18 seconds. We're going to see Robbie 1, and they do opt to start on the CT, or on the T side, excuse me. We've got some util on Robbie 1 and on Tumsy. I believe it's going to be an A send. They are going to run out of A main just to get some information here. And Chance just barely taking pot shots at Robbie 1. Sime slowly peeking out mid. They're going to smoke out backside and on the CT cross. Sparks now looking to entry. Getting spammed. Jumps across. Knows that there's one player here. He's going to run forward and just get the plant into the site. Benz finds Simhaze on the rotation down mid. And Sherps finds Normal on the rotation as well, taking out him. As soon as Benz goes down. Now Sherps in E-box. He finds another one onto Dusk. And it's got to be Sherps. And a quick little micro flick there with the mouse. Sherps finding the USP 1 tap on that player backside. Great shot. GSG9 instantly going up 1 zip on this Anubis match, and that's gonna, I don't know if that's gonna tell the tale of the match, but on Ancient it went very well afterwards. Gonna be a full save now. Normal gonna sell the smoke. Golden Time are just going to be on a full stack here. They're gonna rush water, and they're rushing over towards A main as well. Humsey jumping across mid. Benz finds one, shoots MJ in the back. Robbie finds another onto Enchant. Dusk goes down, or Dusk takes out Robbie. But they trade those players out almost instantaneously. Only Robbie 1 going down. And no weapons recovered. Golden Time, we're going to be quick to call another timeout. MJ is going to DC, it looks like, from the server. Not quite sure what the situation is there. However, we got a tactical timeout now for the time being. Golden Time are going to wait for their player to return. They are going to have the full buy back this round. It is the 3rd round. They are going to have the double MP9. MJ has $4,050 to use here once they get back. They will have a full buy as well. See, the thing is, though, is that, like, I don't know if I would be on full head armor here from Golden Time. They need some of the money. They aren't really... They're going against a full set of rifles, full set of AKs, so... It's going to be pretty important that they can serve as much economy here as possible if they're going to go down these rounds. back into the action right away. We're going to have GSG9 setting up a little bit more towards mid. Molly comes in. Nade comes in. Dusk is going to be ready. Benz is close on the corner. He's spamming through the door. Dusk goes down to 29 HP. And Sim Hayes is here to clean it up. Finds 1, 2. Looking for the third onto Benz. He finds a third. And now he's getting super aggro. 11 HP. Steals the AK. And he manages to rotate all the way back. And both T's here from GSG9 are going to be on opposite sides of the map. It's going to be Sparks and Robbie. One towards B main. And it's going to be Sparks towards A main. And with the bomb in Rugs. Sparks is going to slowly enter into A main. He's going to take that position. And now Robbie 1 is going to slowly just wait. Gonna wait to see if his teammate can draw out anybody. If he goes through the smoke, Robbie 1 will meet the pizza player. And he goes through and Enchants finds him no problem. And now it's going to be all onto Sparks. Finds a headshot onto Sim Hayes. Great shot. But will he know that Normal's here on the rotation? He turns and unfortunately he's not ready for the angle. Sparks goes down. Finding a good headshot though. Onto Sim Hayes. It's going to be 2-1 now. And take a look at this beautiful, beautiful map that we've got here on Anubis. This water, these boats. Look at this architecture that we've got, ladies and gentlemen. These vines that are hanging here. And now 2-1. GSG9 are going to buy back. Tumsy with almost no money, though. He has a smoke. Tumsy just boosting his teammate here for mid. Robbie 1. The boost gets spotted out from Dusk. The molly comes in pretty fast. Normal spots one up in the corner, but Sherps finds him first. And he steals a kill onto Normal, making this a 5v4 game. Gonna put a little bit more pressure onto B and split one of the weak sides here. Looks like we got Benz towards A main. Just pushes MJ back just a little bit for the time being. Because GSG9 is slowly gathering towards Rugs. And they've got to do this extremely quickly because Enchance is slowly clearing out all of these areas. So he needs to get the timing absolutely perfect here. They're going to gear up for A. Enchance is already on the rotation. And now Simaze is making his run over towards A because he knows Robbie 1 has got to set this up. Smoke comes in. MJ lines up 1 and 2. Tumsy and Benz fall. Another shot from Dusk onto Sherps. Sparks has to stop planting the bomb. Robbie 1 unfortunately falls, and that leaves Sparks in the most awkward position. And 2-2, keeping it extremely close here on this final map for playoff round 2. Going to be the first eco that we've seen from GSG9 in a while. They didn't have many over on Ancient, and they're just going to run up through water. They're going to try and take E-Box and B through Force. Benz is already up. Sherp's making his way out B main. Normal is going to peek. And he's trapped. He's in a bad spot. Normal is in a bad spot. Benz finds him. And they're going to find that CT player. The bomb is going to get planted. Shimaze. The bomb won't get planted. Tumsy's going to go down. Simaze is super close on the temple angle. And he finds 3 with an absolutely crazy spray down, finding that Quadra. Just racking up those eco kills there, Simaze. Putting Golden Time in the lead position. Something that we haven't seen for quite a while so far. Molly comes in for E-Box, quickly put out by a smoke. And it's a default from GSG9. However, MJ gets a great pick towards A main. Benz goes down. And it's going to be a tough fall from GSG9 after that pick. They're slowly gearing up towards B here. Normal is here as well as Enchant. They're going to be out towards E-Box. Robbie gets Enchant. And Normal quickly finds Sherps, but Robbie finds another. And now the bomb will be planted with a molly towards Temple. Now it's going to be a 3v3 situation here. Every second on this clock, on this bomb ticking down matters. Golden Time winning 3-2. They both exit Temple. They're out. MJ lands a shot on towards Sparks. And now Robbie one from sight. He finds one and leaves it all onto Tumsy, who gets the spray, but it won't work. Simaze finds the clutch. And Tumsy is going to go down. Golden Time go up 4-2. And that's going to be a defuse round from Golden Time. Tumsy once again isn't going to be in the best financial position here to buy up. It's going to be gonna have an AK in armor. Yep, there you go, with a full buy now from Golden Time. What will GSG9 do to answer is the question. It's going to be a huge stack over towards A here. They're going to leave the bomb at top of stairs. MJ looking for this pick. Sees Tumsy's shadow as he jumps across. Smoke comes in. MJ's going to get a little bit more aggro, aiming over the smoke here. Sparks just barely showing his leg. He's got to be careful. He gets spotted. And MJ takes him out with ease. No problem there. Enhanced finds Robbie 1. Sherps quickly on the lurk. He does find the rotator. And he kills him. Getting the even trade for Robbie 1. Now it will be GSG9 gearing up towards A main again. They are going to get the bomb. Sherps is going to make his way from mid over towards steps. Normal, slowly at a standstill here. $40 seconds on the clock. MJ misses the shot. GSG9, they step out towards A. And Normal now on the rotation. What will they do? Sherps makes the shot towards mid. Benz makes a shot onto Dusk. MJ with one onto Tumsy. That leaves MJ in heaven. Benz has the bomb on site now. Little do they know the rotation is coming in from A main. Benz has spotted it out. The nade comes in and he's super tagged up. Normal's going to find him. And now it's all onto Sherps. Forces MJ back. And he's got to go. He doesn't have the bomb. He's not going to have enough time to plant. He's going to fake the plant anyway to try and draw out these players. And it won't work. Sherps is going to just take this round on the chin. And Golden Time go up 5-2 in map 3 of this Anubis game. Going to be full loss bonus now from GSG9. They won't have any problem with the money, you know, side of the game, the economy part of the game. Tactical timeout is going to come out from them as well, though. They want to just reconvene. Robbie 1 needs to have some words with his players here. They need to, you know, kind of focus on the goal, where they want to end the rounds here, because 5-2 is quickly getting away from them, just as it did, like, you know, if we recall the Mirage game, the first map that we had here, it got away from them very quickly, so they need to regather everything. Let's see. Sherps doing well. Everyone across the board doing pretty okay. Tumsy and Sparks falling a little bit short right now on the Anubis match, but we need to see them have a big impact. Simhaze getting aggro towards mid. They're going to go for the boost. He's seen it time and time again. They step up and Robbie 1 falls. Unfortunately, the boost, they've seen it many a time in the game so far. GSG9 have done it already, I believe, once in the warm-up and a couple times already on T side, so it doesn't work for them there. Now it's just going to be a full default from GSG9, but the thing is that with Robbie 1 down, it's a 5v4 situation, so Golden Time have no reason to really push out, but Benz is going to trade some shots with normal down water, down canals, and he goes down. Now Enchanced, he's going to get pop flashed. Takes a little bit of damage towards backside. Runs across, getting some spam down. Tumsy's out on site by himself. He's going to step out towards E-Box, and Normal finds another one. Normal going big that round. Finding 3 by himself. And now 6-2. It's getting really close here. And the prediction will come out. Who wins map 3? There will be a prediction going out now. If you'd like to enter, you can use your channel points. Smoke's going to come down. It's going to be a 5-stack here toward B from GSG9. The flash is going to come out. The molly's going to come out for pillar. They're out on site. They're jumping across, but the spray's coming in from Temple and on CT. Tumsy finds CT, but he gets sprayed from Temple, and Robbie jumps out last second to get sprayed down by Simhaze. 7-2 for Golden Time. And 7-2 in MR12, MR13 game. This is going to really quickly get away from them here. It's not looking great for GSG9. Golden Time seem to be absolutely comfortable. So far, so good. We're going to see this default come out from GSG9 once again. And Chirps making his way up canals, supported by his teammate. And Chance is going to be here. He's going to walk right into the crosshairs. Chirps is going to go down, and Chance looking for another one. On this angle. He's going to spot a player. Now Benz is close. The smoke comes. He turns around and Benz finds the timing. Normal thinks he's going to get pushed from B main as well. And the timing's perfect for him. The molly comes in. Sparks cooks him with the grenade. The molly kills Normal. And now it's going to be Tumsy. And Benz is going to spot someone in the smoke. They've got to know. They bumped into him. And Tumsy's going to be lost in the smoke, unfortunately. Simhaze drifting around like a ghost, and Robbie 1 is going to find him. And that could have been it. That could have been almost the match. That could have almost been the match, ladies and gents. Another tactical timeout comes in from GSG9. We've seen many games where they've used up every single timeout here that they've had. And a beautiful shot of the canals of Anubis as we get this drone flyby. Thank you, our drone team, for filming this live news report coming at you. Channel Danski Channel News. The drone footage of the terrorist versus counter-terrorist operations. I don't know where we are at the Temple of Anubis. And Chance is going to step out. He wants to get aggro towards B main. It's not going to happen. Benz finds him again. Normal goes down in E-box, and it's going to force the rotators instantly over towards B. And Chance is going to try and take another shot, but they're out. Benz is out. He gets cooked by the grenade. The molly is going to halt them. It's going to split up the team here. Sherps finds one onto Simhaze, spraying for CT, and Chance finds Sparks. MJ with another op finds another one onto Tumsy and Sherps. And this has shut down the round. Robbie 1 now has to make this happen. He's in a 1v3 simple shot. Robbie finds a simple shot onto Enchance now. He's got to make the 1v2 situation happen. There's a rifler versus an op. Robbie 1 just baiting. Just baiting for his teammate. Waiting for Dusk. All Dusk has to do is just step out. Robbie 1 waiting. He's going to find the smoke shot. And this has all become a 1v1. And now Robbie 1 is going to await the enemy. He's going to glide across the smoke, offering him an opportunity to take this into a 1v1 with the bomb down. And oh my goodness, Golden Time is going to make the call, just as Robbie 1 is making the call, that they are going to rotate towards B. Towards A, excuse me. Towards A. And Robbie 1 gets the bomb planted, and he makes this a reality here, a 1v1 situation with this op. How does he done it? And looking to make the shot aggressive, and he doesn't make the shot. Robbie making a lot of noise cues here. MJ's going to be in a tough position. The molly is going to force him into the 1v1. And the pistol. All of that for that. Unfortunately, Robbie 1 goes down. The 1v1 situation going the way of Golden Time. And they steal the round. MJ finding a triple kill with that op. In a tragic round there from Robbie 1. Absolute tragedy striking for GSG9. And that might have secured a lot of morale towards the end of the game here. Lurk smoke comes in for A main. Allows Benz to take a little bit more territory here. MJ getting aggro on the peak, though. And Normal's going to be forced away from E-Box. He does have his teammate, though, however. And Chance is extremely close to Sparks here. Normal's going to find one on E-Box for Robbie 1. Sherp's looking to even it up. Finds Normal. And Chance outside of A main, though. And he's going to find Sherps. Ben's looking all around. Unfortunately, last second has to turn. Simhaze finds him. Simhaze is flashed in back spawn, though. And Tumsy in this 1v3 situation. Take your time. Two players are extremely low. And Tumsy is going to run down canals and unfortunately go down. And it's a 9-3 half here for Golden Time. Absolute soul-crushing half. Tactical timeout. The final one coming out from GSG9 now. And you have to think, is this final timeout going to be the final one before the end of the game? Is this the final chance that they have? With 9-3 and how the new system works in CS2, more than likely it's too little too late. GSG9 now are going to be on another save. So they've got to do something together here as a group, because if the save doesn't go well, then they're going to lose another couple rounds, and they need to make it work. Or sorry, not the save. We're on the swap. We're on the pistol round, excuse me. They need this pistol round to start the half off correctly. Smoke comes in for mid. Sherps is going to be first contact. They drop the window. They're going B through E-Box extremely quickly. The call out will be made. Benz is going to have info. Spots one out, and a tough angle for Ben. Sparks in Temple. Getting sprayed. One player gets almost gushed. Tumsy takes a lot of damage. In MJ finds Robbie 1. And this pistol round is not going the way of GSG9 so far. Simhaze finds Sherps, and then Chance finds A headshot onto Sparks through the smoke. Golden Time are just absolutely blasting through these last few rounds. They want to secure this playoff round. They want to secure this victory. The 2-map victory, because they don't want to lose after winning the first map. It's one thing to lose the first map. Or sorry, win the first map. But to lose the second map, you're now playing a little bit on your heels because it's anybody's game. Whereas GSG9, they had almost, you know, tons of pressure at the beginning. Now they might be feeling a little bit too calm. Tumsy goes down, and it's just an absolute bloodbath within seconds. Golden Time have absolutely decimated the A site there. And what can you say? It's just, I think it's too little too late here for GSG9. They started off really well, getting the first 2 rounds. But that's exactly how Golden Time started off on Ancient. They got the first 2 rounds, and then they just couldn't get anything going for the rest of the game. So, Robbie1's going to get super aggro in mid. He gets a spray and tons of damage onto Enchance, but Normal's going to pick him up with a good spray. Simmaze is gonna find Sherps towards B main. And Sparks is gonna follow in the footsteps of Robbie1 almost the exact same way, in fact. Swing stairs, gets the kill, and then instantly gets swung through the smoke there. Molly's gonna come down. This is gonna pressure Bands, put him in an odd spot. He gets flashed out as well. He needs to wait for Tumsy on this rotation. The Molly for Temple fizzles. This will actually give Tumsy an opportunity. And they've got to do this retake. It's a do or die. Molly comes in for E-Box. It's going to be a flash towards CT. And Benz finds the CT player. And Tumsy's making his way out, but he gets stumped by Simhaze. And now Benz finds one. But it's not going to work out. Simhaze finds the timing and trades for his teammate absolutely perfectly. Benz is going to go down. And Golden Time are going to be just sprinkling salt in the wound at this point. They need one final round to secure round 2 in the Open 10 playoffs here. $12 to 3. No pressure now on GSG9. They have everything. And Chance is going to be looking early. Tumsy's going to be getting a pop flash here. He lines up, finds one. And Chance is going to try and get the flick shot, but no cigar. Normal's going to fly across right into Sparks. Finding a double now, Sparks. And slowly but surely, they are stealing this round. And Chance extremely low now. Sparks is going to find a third. Jumping through the smoke. Simhaze finds him. Finding a third now, Simhaze. And now a 1v1 situation. He has the bomb. Benz has no head armor. Doesn't matter. He has an AK here. And Benz makes it work. GSG9 pick up their 4th round. And as much as I want to cheer for them, because it is 12 to 4. It is too little too late. They're only playing for overtime here. And they're going to have to win 8 straight rounds to even secure overtime. So I'm praying GSG9 have a little bit left in the gas tank so we can have an exciting match here. Otherwise, Golden Time have just stolen this game. Getting super aggro E-Box. MJ does find the shot onto Sherps. Benz is going to slide with Sparks, and they both find their one. Sparks finding one, and Ben sliding B main finds the other player. MJ's lurking up E-Box. He does find Benz. And Simhaze walks out the smoke and finds Robbie. And now B main is completely blown wide open once again. And it's a repeat of last round, except this time Sparks is the one on the CT angle, not Ben's. Resmoke comes in for CT. And they know how Tumsy played it last time. Sparks gets spammed out. Sparks goes down. Tumsy lands the shot, but it's too little too late. And unfortunately, for GSG9, they are going to lose round 2. Their technical first round of the playoffs. And Golden Time are going to win 13-4. And it was an absolute bloodbath for every single game. Mirage was well fought. Mirage was extremely well fought. Then Ancient was just like a speed game. And then Anubis as well was just a speed game. So it's tough to comment on it, to be honest. It just seemed like both teams started out strong. It seemed like going from the first game, Golden Time seemed almost overconfident after having that Mirage effort. And then they lost the Ancient. Then it seemed like the Ancient that GSG9 started playing extremely confident, making the reads, making the rotations that they needed to, finding the site open quite often, like a lot of the time. Robbie1 making the right call, but it just seems that when it came to the Anubis here, they just weren't making the right calls, or they were getting popped through smoke or finding the sprays too little too late. And it's tough to battle back when you're down like 9-2 or 8-2 at the half. So let me pull up the game stats for us. We are going to okay. We are going to raid Bella. Thank you guys so much for being here. This has been the ESEA Season 52 Open Playoffs.